Hello you beautiful people and welcome back to Let's Play Warhammer 40k Inquisitor Martyr in another round. This time it is again an order mission, but the very good part, it is against Tyranids. I like it. It's a hunt. A corporate order Xenos installation is threatened by an isolated tyrant infestation at the target site, as the military forces holding the perimeter are being subject to chemical mind wiping as per standard deletion protocols. Your assistance is required for a mop-up operation. Engage all Xenos Bioforms at will.
The enemy is here, preying on the weak and using craven tricks against the defenders of mankind. Perhaps we should find their leaders and give them a fair share of their own medicine.
That is what we are going to do, and as you can see, once the enemies don't have the heavy armor type, it is a little bit easier for us to cut through them. And don't get me wrong, I don't want to always have easy missions. That is not the case. For me, it's just a little bit, well, maybe saying frustrating is not the best part, but I don't like it if you have to shoot at the enemies for 10 minutes without being a real danger to you and just having, you know, to stand there and wait for them to being killed off. On the other hand, you can, I get it, say that having two easy enemies is not a real challenge and ain't that great as well. What I do wonder, and what I'm very certain about, I do wanna find the bloody Vox station in order to take down them planetary strikes, but we don't have any planetary strikes coming up. Okay, good. Let's actually save them constructs which are fighting over there. These are Imperial Guard allies, so let's do this little side quest to do something good.
Imperial reconnaissance forces located. Potentially useful assets, but their current situation is terminal. Immediate action required.
So I don't know whether we have been actually
Reconnaissance force relieved. Sense basic. Follow and protect order to the survivors.
So we have been a little bit too late. Only 4 survived. Okay, that ain't that bad. I thought less of them survived, which means good. They do then a teensy little bit more damage, and we face a bigger mob and a more dangerous mob of enemies right here. And retreat. I'll have to focus on this warrior. Nicely that we have to resummon this little construct. That means we can bring him down very quickly. Take those guys down as well. We heal up our big guy, resummon the bodyguard of us, and then to be honest, that was a little bit embarrassing since we had no need at all to die there, but well, sometimes. To be honest, when I was walking over him, I was thinking about, well, that probably was a bad mistake because, or, well, I guess all mistakes are bad, but I was not sure whether he's going to explode or not. I was greedy, and that is stuff which actually should not happen. Okay, let's bring him then down. The toxic green, nasty thing. It looks not only ugly, it is ugly as hellish because of its abilities, especially the exploding ability. And overall, it nearly took us down. You've got to consider that. That is very nasty. Then we have a couple of guys right here. Bring them down, please. Revenant down as well. And let's take them. Those two guys, they shall fall quickly. Bring them down and fulfill your duty, please. that's always okay. We even, I guess, now going to engage a zoanthrope or a carnifex or some sort of very, okay, it's a zoanthrope. So good enemy, nasty enemy because he can, especially nasty because he is able to summon some spore mines, which can do some damage surprisingly. But he's down, didn't survive for too long, doesn't explode, that is the important part here as well. Revener down. And we are safe to go. And let us actually, we haven't played Tyranids in a while, I would like to strip down even more of them to play out the map at Tinsy a little bit more, to be honest. Those guys down. More are, of course, well, not directly incoming, but they can actually be pulled to jump at us. Another light group of Reveners. Very cool enemies because they look nasty, they can be nasty, but they also fall very quickly, which helps out a lot. Okay, now we have a little bit of a nastier group since we have Tyranid warriors, or we are engaging Tyranid warriors. Not all of our constructs are engaging them. That is the, well, not as good part, but they fall. Nice.
Now you okay, scum?
I'm still surprised. To be honest, I don't have in mind the portions of, and I mean the height portions of the enemy. If you compare a 40mm or a real model, tabletop model of a Hormagant, for example, with a okay, where are these bloody airstrike platforms? If you compare those models, how much bigger or smaller a Hormagant is actually, or yes, a Hormagant. So I'm always a little bit surprised that in game, where I would still assume that the proportions are correct, how big the Hormagants are. That is always very surprising to me. Let's actually pull. That is the word I was looking for. A couple more enemies to clear out at once. We don't want to face them one by one, actually, to quicken things a little bit. Yes, we quickly are going to open up the chest, even though the, well, rewards they ain't that great. Normally, or most times, only crafting material, but this guy's nearly taking them all out by himself. Thank you very much. And now I'd say we then engage the last target of this wonderful hunt. Of course, going to take them credits with me, why not? It's always not bad to have more credits than you actually need in a game. So, I didn't pay attention, we nearly died there 2 times actually. We were, of course, a little bit lucky. And 20,000 HP remain. He already killed them constructs again. Nice. And gone he is.
Now you can watch the body wander aimlessly until it withers.
But that we won't do. But guys, that, you know it, is usual, the end of this episode. And I, as usual, really thank you for watching. If you guys actually do have enjoyed this episode, then please guys, give me a little thumbs up and subscribe, and hopefully I'll see ya in the next episode. Until then, have a nice day, stay frosty, bye.